Hello, this is Aerith-Zylan of Love and Above, and I am here to give you your weekly card reading. It's for the week commencing the 24th of January, and I'm going to pick a card for every single day of the week. The card deck that I'm using today, as I promised, I'm using a different deck each week. It is Work Your Light by Rebecca Campbell. Now, interesting fact about Rebecca Campbell's very first book, Light is the New Black, is that I'm actually in it. At the very end, she's written a poem about who she does this all for, who she's helping this out, helping out by writing this book. And my name is in it. So yes, Rebecca Campbell has a place in my heart. So let me just shuffle the cards and we will get going with the reading. So Monday, today also, I tried to record this at the weekend and for some reason, and I managed to upload it, but for some reason the actual sound wasn't working. Now thankfully somebody contacted me very quickly and said, hey, did that mean to happen? And no, it was not intentional. So I am re-recording it. I can't figure out how to get the sound on it, so I'm just re-recording the actual reading. So Monday, here we go. I have got Warrior Woman. Now, if you're a man and you're watching this, don't worry. It's not just for women. It's also the energy of the card. So when women are warrior women, we empower ourselves, and that's really what this card is about. That for Monday, it's about empowering yourself to be the person that you want to be. If you want to be a strong person who can stand up for themselves, and that's then empowering yourself to do that, to be able to take a step forward, to be able to reach your goals, not giving excuses to yourself by saying I'm weak, I can't do it. This card is really saying Monday, it's all about empowerment, self-empowerment, to be the person you want to be, that you vision yourself to be. So that's what Monday is all about. Let me get a card for Tuesday. I love it when we start the week off in a really positive note. Tuesday, we have got Star Mother. Now, again, this is about the energy of the cards. I feel like I'm going to be, I think we're going to have a bit of a theme this week. It's all about the energy. And so when we're talking about Star Mother, it's about how would you look after yourself if you were your own mother. Again, it's the energy of the card, nothing else. Energetically, how would you look after yourself? Would you stop yourself from eating certain foods if you're mothering yourself, or maybe certain drinks, or maybe allowing yourself to have a treat if you're being too strict with yourself? Or would you encourage yourself to go and exercise? Would you also encourage yourself to rest? Because there's lots of different ways of being tired. There's physical tiredness, emotional, mental, energetic, and sometimes we can be a little bit weary of life. And what would you do? What would your mother say to you? Or the energy of your mother. What if you were to mother yourself? How would you deal with that? So Tuesday, you're looking at energetically, how would you mother yourself? Or touch in with your higher self, or the divine, or the universe, and or any of your spirit team, and find out how would you mother yourself? How would you just give yourself a bit more clarity? So that's what Tuesday is all about. What would you do if you were your own mother? Okay, Wednesday. Wednesday is Anna grandmother of Jesus. So we've gone from a mother energy to a grandmother energy. Now, when it comes to grandparents, I have the fondest memories of my grandparents, particularly two that are now in spirit. But my grandmother was everything to me. She always, if I said to her, I want one more of, I would always get that one more of. And I do believe that grandparents indulge with their grandchildren. So maybe Wednesday is all about maybe not indulging per se in yourself, but perhaps just allowing yourself to expand that energy from the mother to the grandmother. So if you were your own grandmother, what would you do at that time? There are certain things that I would say that I would, conversations I could have with my mother that I could never have with my grandmother, and vice versa. So, and I had a friend once say to me, when I look at a situation, if, would my grandmother be proud of me, or would, when making a decision. So maybe look at it like that. Would my grandmother be proud of me of a decision that I'm making? So that's we're going to the grandmother energy. There's a lot of wisdom in grandmothers as well, because they've got all this life experience, and maybe tapping into the wisdom of a grandmother as well. Thursday, let's have a look. Starseed. It's going to be a week, isn't it? It's going to be an absolute week of energy. So, starseeds, I don't know what you do or do not believe, or what you understand or do not understand. So, angels, if you understand angels or people in spirit or ascended masters, your own spirit team, they all work on different dimensions. We as humans live in the third dimension. So, and as you can imagine, star beings are just a different being on a different dimension. So really, we're going to another energy here. Looking at your soul, looking at what really, really brings joy to your soul. And that's what you should be doing on Thursday. What is it that brings joy to your soul? Have a think about that before Thursday. What is it that doesn't just make you smile? Because there's a difference between things that make you smile and things that bring you complete joy, that fill you with so much joy that you are brimming with this joyful energy. And Thursday is about putting yourself in that space where you feel that joy from your soul, not just a little bit of a smile or a little bit of a laugh or a giggle. This is full blown on joy. That's what you should be doing on Thursday. Friday, let's have a look, see what we've got. We have trust your path. Now, Friday, let's have a think about this trust your path. I'm a person that sets goals, and I have a 10-year plan. I have some very rigid things that I do on a weekly basis to achieve these goals. And these goals can be a number of different things. It can be the physical, it can be business related, it can be personal, it can be luxurious sometimes, but also practical. So, by the sound of things on Friday, even though whatever you're trying to do, trust the path, go with the flow. Just go with the flow. Maybe this card is encouraging you to take a leap. This might be the nudge you need to take a leap in the right direction. Not just a step, not just a small step, but a fabulous, huge leap forward into what you want to do, towards hitting any of your goals. At the moment, my priority this week, just so as I've got a snapshot as an example, one of my goals this week is to complete. I've been doing 80-mile walk. I'm trying to complete an 80-mile walk by the end of January. That is my goal. And this week I am really focusing on that. Every spare half hour I've got, I'm going for a walk just to hit this 80-mile goal. I am doing it for a charity as well. Doesn't really matter about that side of things, but that is my target this month. This week. I've been doing it all month, but this week is crunch week. This is crunch. It's going to happen or it's not going to happen. Got a few miles to catch up on. I'm doing a lot more work than I actually want to do this month, so I've not been getting out as much. So it's really sort of crunch time for me this week. I knew that at the start of the month, and that is my goal this week. So on Friday, I have to trust that path. It might be that I get an opportunity to be able to, to be able to do a great big leap forward with it, and in which case I will grab it with both hands because I really want to hit that 80 miles this month. So trust your path on Friday. Take that leap if you need to. Saturday, let's have a look. And here we go. We have got play. Now, this is quite a poignant one. I have a 2-year-old niece, and she's amazing. When I'm with her, I'm in the moment. It's one of those, when I'm practicing mindfulness, I'm in the moment. But when you are with a 2-year-old, if you have no 2-year-old in your life, you're in the moment, because you cannot leave them for more than 5 or 10 seconds. And it gets far too quiet, and things start to, you think there's something wrong here. They're not making noise. They're doing something they shouldn't be doing. But 2-year-olds show you how to play, show you how to use your imagination, show you how to love life in the best possible way, in a way that's not hurting anybody else, that's not mocking others, that's not being nasty. They have this pure sense of fun. And I have this 2-year-old niece who I have this pure sense of fun with. Saturday is not the day for me, but I understand this energy of play. It's about having fun. It's about celebrating. It's about jumping in muddy puddles if you want. It is about counting a whole load of coins and putting them in a line. It's about playing the piano. It's about whatever fun is for you. It could be that you go out and you take a run. You go out for a run in a place you've never been before. Or you get on your bike and you just get into nature. Whatever you have fun with, play. That's what this card is encouraging you to do. Play. Go and play. Enjoy. Let that inner fun come out. So that's Saturday for you. Sunday. Let's see what's going on Sunday. So, focus is break the chains. There are a number of different connotations here for the words break the chains. Maybe you feel like you're a prisoner of an addiction, for example, and it's about breaking those patterns. And this card is really encouraging you on Sunday. Take that step forward into breaking patterns. Perhaps it's not just you. I mean, there's a big thing in our community about ancestral patterns. And you know, when we start talking about addiction as well, that can come down the line through ancestors, but equally learned behavior can be exactly the same, where as a child we don't question a lot, not, I wouldn't say a lot of the time, but we don't question what is wrong. We learn the behavior of our parents, and they learn it from their parents and their parents and their parents. So there's these ancestral lines of behaviors and patterns, and a lot of the time we as humans can get caught up in that. I know I'm caught up in an ancestral pattern, but I am breaking the chain. I know exactly what it is, but I'm breaking the chain of that through my family. You know, what's been coming down for generations. I am breaking that chain. There we go. I'm in the middle of doing this process at the moment. I'm just about a year into real deep self-development work on this, and I'm not too sure that I can ever break the chain, but I can break the attitudes and the behaviours and notice when I'm starting to go a little off track and be able to pull it back in again. So I can do that. And this card is saying on Sunday, do that. Whatever you need to do. Maybe the plan is to figure out how you break those chains, or perhaps you also are in the process of doing that and you want to figure out yourself how to break those chains, and I would encourage that hugely, particularly as the cards say so. So that's your reading for the week. I also want to have a very quick shout out. If you are in the Angus, Dundee, Aberdeenshire, maybe even Fife area, maybe even Perthshire. I've had people come over from Perth. I work from a place called Nematona in Montrose, and I am facilitating 2 workshops on Saturday. The first one in the morning is Vision Board workshop, and in the afternoon it's Kalamundala workshop. Kalamundala is about giving yourself your own card reading for the entire year. It's based on the phases of the moons and the moon, the cycle of the moon as well as looking at a card for the year, as well as looking at, you can go for a card for each month as well. You could also look at a card for each season, from the passing of going from one season to another. So we are still in winter here, but we're kind of pushing towards spring. I've noticed tonight that then it's getting darker a little bit later, which is fabulous. You know, and there's hope for the spring. It's just we're a touch, we're heading that direction. So it's that's what the Kalamundala is about. And Vision Board is all about having that visual representation that you see on a daily basis of everything that you want to achieve for the year. I have many of them from many years. I just love doing them. And the big thing is that by visualizing, by seeing it visually, it keeps me on track of what I want to achieve. So this 10-year goal I've got some for that I want to complete within 1 year, and that's what I will be focusing on Saturday, of putting on my vision board. So there we go. I will put details in the comments section about what about the details for Nematona, so that you can contact them to be able to get the details to go on this workshop. Thank you everybody, and I will see you next week. Bye.